All right, Casper holders, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, yes, I do want to talk more about Casper. I'll give you guys a quick update on what is exactly happening now for Casper. And there is, in fact, some other things that I do want to talk about as well for Casper today. So before I talk about all these things, I do want to show you guys the Casper price right now. So Casper right now, guys, is now just below 8 cents. So we know, yesterday, right, we did actually see Casper back at 8 cents. Even, a couple of days ago, we did actually see Casper reaching back up to, 8 cents. So yeah, Casper did in fact have this beautiful pump back up to 8 cents. And right now it's just having a little correction back down just below 8 cents. So nothing too crazy today for Casper, okay? But yeah, altcoins today, right, are looking pretty good. Okay, Ethereum is at $4.5 thousand. Solana, right, still looking pretty good at $230. So, altcoins, as we know for the past few days, has in fact been going up. And today, altcoins are still holding up pretty steadily, I must say, right, including Casper. And looking at Bitcoin real quick, right? Bitcoin is back at $122,000. So looking pretty good today for Bitcoin. It did actually reach, back up to, was this 124 or almost back up to 124, I believe. But yeah, absolutely amazing to see for Bitcoin, right? Still looking absolutely amazing. We know Bitcoin for the past few days has for sure been moving, and Bitcoin has been moving much more than altcoins, because we know Bitcoin is in the best performing month, which is October, right? So that is why we are in fact seeing Bitcoin moving a bit more than altcoins, right? But yeah, Casper, still below, right, 8 cents. Okay, just below 8 cents. Like I said, nothing too crazy today, but it is still, looking pretty good for Casper for the week. Okay, we are still up 2%. So not too bad for Casper. The Casper monthly returns, if we have a look over here, we're still in the greens. Okay, we are still up like 6% for this month in October so far. So, we are still looking pretty good for Casper. Okay, even in Q4, we're still looking amazing, right? So I do believe this fourth quarter for Casper in 2025 is going to be amazing. I do believe there is potential that we do see Casper having a beautiful breakout to 10 cents and beyond, even reaching new all-time highs. I think that is very possible. Okay, so looking at this, guys, the trading volume today for Casper, $49 million. Okay, and the market cap for Casper still above $2.1 billion, which is always nice to see. Now, the next reduction is going to be happening in 14 hours, so in less than 24 hours. So be ready for that. And the next reward is, as we all know, 4.12 Casper. Okay, so real quick, guys, looking at this, from Crypto Odie, he's saying here, Casper world record second attempt tomorrow will be we beat 60 million transactions. Okay, because we know, guys, Casper did in fact do over 60 million, almost 62 million transactions in a matter of 24 hours, guys, in a single day. And I told you guys the reason why we saw massive transactions happening for Casper on that day, right, is because a lot of testing was in fact being made. And that's exactly why we saw transactions for Casper going absolutely nuts. So yeah, you guys just clearly see right over here, seems like we're going to be seeing another stress test happening for Casper. So it says here, Casper world record second attempt launch in less than 24 hours time, guys. So it seems like we're going to see another testing happening. And since this testing is going to be happening, will we see the second attempt tomorrow happening for Casper? Will we see it break over 60 million transactions in a single day, in 24 hours time? We will have to see, and I will keep you guys up to date on that. But yeah, it's going to be happening in less than 24 hours time. So Casper holders, hope you guys are ready for that. Now, looking at this, guys, so Casplex L2 has crossed 100,000 transactions on Casper. Still too young. as the network matures, we will start seeing millions of transactions in a day. And that is true, right? That is very, very true, guys. But it's great to see, the transactions count for Kaspa L2 beyond 100,000. Okay, right now it's currently at 107,437. Okay, so that's absolutely amazing. At least it has crossed over, 100,000, transactions. So that is amazing to see. Okay, and it's of course not going to stop here. It's going to continue to go much, much higher, right? Yeah, this is what I really wanted to talk about for today's video. So, fastest assets to reach a trillion market cap. Okay, 1 trillion market cap. So Kaspa, fastest asset to reach 1 trillion market cap. So yeah, you also clearly see there is in fact some other assets out there. Like for example, it took Amazon 24 years to reach $1 trillion market cap, and for Bitcoin it took 12 years to reach a $1 trillion market cap. So Kaspa hopefully will reach it in 6 years. So pretty much you have 2 years left to watch, okay, to see if Kaspa will be reaching a $1 trillion market cap. So right now, the market cap for Kaspa, as we all know, is currently at $2.1 billion. So we are still, far off from 1 trillion. But I really do believe one day, yes, we're gonna see Kaspa reaching, a $1 trillion market cap. Okay, and that's gonna bring the Kaspa price beyond like $20. Okay, so I understand, guys, this is very, very possible. Okay, I don't know if we will actually hit that, in the next 2 years, okay, or sooner. Who exactly knows, right? But yeah, looking at this is actually pretty interesting. So it says here, if Kaspa reaches $20 next year, it will become the fastest asset to hit $1 trillion market cap. Okay, so achieving this milestone in just 6 years, 2x faster than Bitcoin. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Like I said, personally, I don't know if this is actually possible. I think once Kaspa, does reach a $1 trillion, market cap, the price of Kaspa, I don't think it's going to be at $20. I think it has to be higher than that, right? To like $30 and beyond, right? So it is possible, right, that, this will be happening for Kaspa, but I think it's going to be happening, down in the future, right? Do I think it can happen, in the next like 2 years time? Probably not. Okay, honestly, guys, probably not. But this will happen someday. Like, I'm not saying it won't happen. It will happen, but I just don't think it's going to be happening in the next like 2 years, for example, or 3 years, right? I think it's going to be happening, down in the future, right? But yeah, be ready for that, guys, because I've been telling you guys many times, Kaspa has so much potential to reach, these dollar ranges, reaching $10, $15, $20, $30 even and beyond. It is very, very possible, but of course I am talking long term here, guys. Okay, I'm not talking short term, I am talking long term. But yeah, let's see, right? If Kaspa will be the fastest asset to reach, a $1 trillion market cap. Okay, we'll have to see, right? And a lot of us will be very, very surprised. So looking at this chart, guys, so it says here, okay, not a perfect comparison, but this is Ethereum in 2016 and 2017, and the bottom Kaspa today, right? So if Kaspa can clear 12 cents to 13 cents, it could get exciting. And that's true, right? And this person says here, okay, the time frame is not the same, okay? And Ski Bum Trading replies saying, structure doesn't necessarily depend on time frame, and that's true, right? But as I told you guys many, many times, okay, Kaspa's on this downtrend, okay? I've showed you guys this many, many times, okay? On the weekly time frame, we can see Kaspa's clearly on a downtrend, right? I'm not going to show you guys it again, but you guys can clearly see in this chart is a bit more different, but yes, okay, I do believe Kaspa will have a beautiful breakout back up to 10 cents and eventually back up to its previous highs of 20 cents. And once we do see a breakout happening from 20 cents, yes, Kaspa, I believe, is going to be going parabolic. I do believe this is going to be happening for Kaspa, guys. So Kaspa holders, be prepared for that. Okay, so it's going to happen. Okay, and Kaspa will for sure be reaching new all-time highs. right? Just like what, Ethereum did right over here. But yeah, looking at this, okay, it says here, do you believe in $1 Casper this year? Now, we're currently in October, so we have another October, November, December, another like over 3 months left, less than 3 months left into this year in 2025. Do I think, okay, we will see Casper reaching $1 end of this year in 2025? Okay, as of right now, okay, probably not, okay, unless we see something major happening for Casper. Okay, yes, about a week ago, we did in fact see, smart contracts finally going live for Casper. That's major, right? And of course, the price is not moving, and I didn't expect the price to move, and you guys should not have expected the price to move, but it will eventually move, okay? And of course, tier one listings, okay, as I've been talking about, for the past few days, Binance, for example. Okay, I have a really, really good feeling Binance soon enough will be listing Casper. Okay, making a spot listing for Casper. And once this happens, you guys need to understand the price of Casper will skyrocket. And that's when Casper will pretty much go, mainstream, right? It's going to be massive, and a lot of people will FOMO into Casper. Okay, so once we do see a listing happening for Casper, and I do believe it's going to be happening very, very soon, don't ask me when, okay, because like I told you guys many times, no one out there realistically knows when we will see Binance listing Casper, okay, or any other, major exchanges like crypto.com or Coinbase. So once we do see a listing, happening in the next, few weeks, few months, okay, before 2025 ends, then yes, there is potential that we can see Casper reaching $1. This is very, very possible, right? So that being said, let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys think, okay, we'll reach $1 Casper this year? A lot of people, right, are saying, okay, maybe and whatnot. A lot of people are saying no, okay, and I get that, right? A lot of people are really, really impatient with Casper and just are simply just slowly, losing faith for Casper. Okay, it's actually crazy to me, right? A lot of people are very, very impatient right now in this project, right? But for me, guys, I'm really patient. Okay, and like I said many times, okay, the patient holders for Casper will be rewarded massively. Okay, so that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That is always much, much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.